swear to God. All right, we're gonna do soffit up here. So we're gonna get all this old stuff off, put some F channel up. We'll show you what F channel is later. And then we're gonna run our soffit to the edge of this fascia board. And then later, you know, a couple of days from now, we'll actually put the aluminum up, but we're gonna put the center vent soffit. I got the center vent. Let's airflow in a little bit. I always like to have at least a little bit of airflow, never hurts. And then we'll do that all day. So we got a couple of places to do. Up front, back here. That's the, other than, you go house wrap, soffit, also like 2x4 trim around windows, and then you do aluminum capping, and then you do starter strip, and then you do J channel and outside corners, then you finally start putting siding up. So we'll start with this.
All right, Mike, explain to me the F channel and soffit.
Right, so for the soffit, I like to use F channel. You can use J channel, but it's a little, you gotta put a board up or whatever. So this way, we just nail right to the siding. If you wanna look at it from this way.
This is why it's called an F channel.
If you look, it looks like an F. So what we're gonna do is, our soffit will measure from the wall out to the outside edge of this 2x6 fascia. And we'll probably subtract like a 1/4 inch because you don't want to be overhanging. You could be a little short. So we'll get our cut, right? And then this stuff right here, if you look at it, when you put it up, it drops down 1/2 inch. So when we put our F channel up, we're gonna have the bottom of the F channel in the slot 1/2 inch down. So the piece of soffit is level across. So we did our math. It's gonna be 1/2 inch, and then if you want to look this way, the bottom of our F channel where we nail right here is another 1.1 inches. So we'll level a line across, we'll make our mark, then we measure down 1 5/8, and we'll do it on both. We'll do it like every 8 feet or 10 feet, and we'll snap a line. You want to do it like every 8 10 feet because your fascia is not going to be perfectly level. Vinyl, it ain't going to be perfectly level. Houses aren't perfectly level. You just kind of want to make it look right. All right, we're putting up our center vent soffit vinyl. What we're gonna do is we measure off the wall to the edge of your board, subtract 1/4 inch. Don't go cutting them all at once because your board might be a little bit different. Do like 5 at a time, and then measure 5 more slots, 5 at a time, because especially with the existing house, it's gonna be way different. And then we're gonna put it up. This side is the first one, and then the next one hooks onto this piece. So we'll put it in. Another reason you do a 1/4 inch short is because you put it in and then you come off a little bit to give it some expansion on that back side. So what we're going to use,
do that again, push it all the way in. Okay,
so it's
and
all the way in, and I pull it off about a 1/4 inch. You just don't want this piece overhanging the fascia. So what we'll do is, I'm going to use these white screws, these little, gutter screws. I found them to be nice because you don't want the nails sticking out past this spot, because we're going to bring a piece of aluminum in an L form here, and that's going to really hold up this side real good. So I'm only going to put like a couple screws. I'm not going to go too crazy with that. So we got our first piece in. Push it back, and then pull it off a little bit. Make sure you're not overhanging. Make sure you're nice and square. Boom, done. We'll do one here, I guess. Although, I'm gonna see. And then you get your next one, you pop it right into that slot, slide it back, pull it off a little bit so you have room for expansion, and then screw it up. And then we'll put one more screw here. You kind of want to, you got to feel it with a vinyl. You know, kind of feel the motion of the ocean.
Righteous! Righteous! Yeah!
But you kind of pull it off. You know, you kind of want to square it up, make sure it's nice and square. Like if you see that backside kind of cocks in, so I'll pull it out a little bit, not too much. You don't want to go too crazy. And actually that's a split there, so I don't want to screw there. We'll screw here. And then we'll just keep going down. And that's how you put the soffit up. Yo. Home Depot run, speed run. Alright, on this piece, we're actually going to put J channel up instead of F channel.
Show me the J.
This is the J. So that's the J channel. We'll put that up. We have a board to either nail to, or we can nail to the wall, whatever. We'll probably double up this board to give us something more to nail to. But the reason I'm doing that, we'll have to, is because this window stops up there, so we'll have to put a little piece here of J, and then kind of bump out.
We actually kind of did it up here, right?
Yeah, if you see up there, we just J'd around the window. That's why we're using J, because on the bottom side of this window, I'm literally just gonna put a piece of capping, aluminum, a piece of aluminum right here. So like I kind of want like a finished surface looking down. With the F channel, it goes, you want me to show you with the F channel? It's not like a finished surface. You'd have to rip this piece off here. You'd have to rip that bottom piece off, and then it would kind of look like crap. So with the J, you know, we can do that, and it'll look pretty good on the bottom surface, and there's L-shaped aluminum up to it. So we'll do that. We'll get this one done. When you span a long distance, especially this vinyl stuff, you would want to put boards in it so you can secure it periodically going this way. But we're only spanning, what is it, 20 inches. If you want to be extra safe, you can put it usually like 2 feet is, I think, is the marker that you want to secure it. You can look that up if you want. I'm not Mr. Genius here with knowing everything out there, but
newsflash.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Yeah, if you're doing like a 3 foot span, you're probably gonna run a board this way for some bridging, else your vinyl will fall down, buckle over time. It's not secured enough. So just keep that in mind. And we'll get this up and running, and we'll be good to go. All right, we're pretty much wrapped up for the day. We got all of our soffits done for the most part. I gotta do the back a little bit. We got 2x4s around our old construction window, or I guess call old construction windows, whatever you want to call them. Ones without the nailing flange. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll start putting up the rake boards and maybe even capping some in aluminum when we get to it. I doubt it, but possibly. So, and that is it for today.